Shall I start it, Doc? Shall I start it, Doc? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Joe Biden. The radical left. There's a dude in front of me. I'm in the Formula One car and he's in a fucking Lamborghini SVJ and he's fucking killing it. You're not driving a Formula One, are you? VTI. BMW had something similar in an old 3 Series. There's a dude that I watched the refurb run, like I don't think it's the 70s or not. I think it was a 70s BMW, but he's only 539 restorations on YouTube and that, and like you torch him into mad detail because the car wouldn't start, and it's basically down to that. That was the fault in hand. It was putting too much. I don't know. I can't remember what the fault was, but it's basically the same system. It's pretty good until it fails. It's on that wall there. God, it sounds so good though, going through this like little. I wonder if I can change the view as I'm going. Got the marble on the back. Ooh. Jeez. Ah, fuck that was good. I was doing 207 then. That fucking car's quick, man. From the 80s. I've always, I've always wondered, right, if you put a new Formula One car against the Formula One cars of old V12s, right, with the proper engines instead of these 1.6 pieces of shit, which car would be faster? Is that because of the aerodynamics though, or is that because of the engine? And that's what I need to know. Because but they did, yeah, but they did have curves before, if you remember, and the DRS system. Yeah. Yeah. What track do you want now, Doc? In Lagos. There it is. We'll do two laps, 4 laps, 4 laps. Are they? Where it's not where he died, is it? Because that would be horrible if it was. It's called the Celerestes, that is what? Yeah, no. I know he went out on a corner. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Brazil, you're right. Brazil. This is Brazil. Basil. I know he was driving for Williams at the time. What track did Ayrton Senna die on? You couldn't go back?
Sorry, I couldn't go back.
I didn't ask you to go back. What track did Ayrton Senna die on?
Here's an answer from wikipedia.org. On May 1st, 1994, Brazilian Formula One driver Ayrton Senna was killed after his car crashed into a concrete barrier while he was leading the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix at the Autodromo Enzo E Dino Ferrari in Italy.
There you go. Yep. They took the suspension off or something, didn't they? And no, it was that self-leveling shit through the corners, and it went mad. Did you ever see those Formula One cars that used to have the curtains? And they used to come down. They outlawed them. Have they? When? Oh, way. That's some of the technologies, but like we say, do you know what? The only way that the car can continue, like in a serious way, has to be like a hydrogen alternative or something. But they have got, like you said earlier, they've got biofuels, like they've got a biodiesel now, and Sainsbury's sell it. But my gaffer used it. Well, my gaffer used it in his diesel van, and he had to have his injectors changed because they clogged it with fatty deposits, and he'll never use it. He never used it ever again. Of this game? Oh, okay. Yeah, refueling was the best. The last time I remember the refueling. Last time I remember the fuel, the Ferrari, it came out too early, ripped the hose off and caught fire. I can't remember who it was. Me and Doc both spun out at the same place. Oh shit. Don't do that. How are you flying past me like that? Oh, yeah, I didn't. No, I couldn't was catching it. I'm just not used to racing in anything at the moment. I've got to try and fucking drive. I haven't driven for over like a week. It feels strange. It's good for shit though. And this is hard. Yeah, you are. I hate this track. That's one thing. I don't mind racing. We'll race something different. I would be willing to. Oh no, how he died as well. It's exactly how you said that. Yeah, it was the weight of it just squashed him, so it just killed him dead. Everyone's luck runs out eventually. Leader of the LGBTs. Oh my god, my game's having a wobble. It drove off the track, got stuck behind some barriers. I got it in auto drive and it couldn't get itself back on the track. It just reset itself. Oh, I know, yeah. I've got to have a look at the UFC, mate. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm busy. I'm just, you beat me fair and square. No, I'm not going. I'm just literally checking this. That's what I'm saying. You'd be in there for a minute. because it's like 3 o'clock now. And if all the fights have finished early, you know what I mean, like first rounders and shit, it could start like in 10 minutes. I only want to watch the main event. Well, it's the world's number 1 pound for pound against the world's number 2 pound for pound at the sport. It's never been heard of before. No, like it's the amount of wins he's got and how long the amount of like unbeaten streak and like how much. But it's different weight categories. You see, like so they're both champions. They're both world champions of their category, but the dude that's stepping up isn't putting his title on the line. It's the dude that's staying at the weight category that's putting his title on the line. But it's going to be fucking. Like, I know what's going to happen. Islam's going to kick his fucking head in, and he's just going to choke him out or some shit, or just wrestle the shit out of him. But that Alexander's, he can fight, man. You know what I mean? Like he's proper though. But he's not so much of a wrestler. But it does get a bit boring when it's wrestling. But when it's just like one wrestling move, like he just like chokes him out or something, that's not too bad. Oh my god. I'm watching this Creed thing, advert for the new Creed film. I don't think I've seen one white person in it. Honestly, the advert, there was not one white person in that film. The closest you got was a mixed race woman. Well, I'm looking at the crowd now of actual real people that are watching the fight, and 98% of them are white, but that Creed, they're all black. Every one of them. Rocky's probably black now. Mm. Do you know what? I reckon they killed Rocky. I reckon they've given him cancer and killed him, you know. I don't know what's happening here. I can't stop shaking. You know what? I've actually changed my brand of coffee now. I can't afford the other one anymore. It's too expensive. No. It's Aldi's coffee, mate, but it's gone up like 50p in about 3 months, and I'm not paying that. You know what I mean? I won't pay, like, I'm not paying an extra 50p. Like, that's retarded, mate. In 3 months, It used to take like 10 years for something to go up 50p. It took fucking 10 minutes. I do. What was the retail price of the original PSVR? Yeah. Mhm. When it first came over. Mm. Did you have it on launch? Did you have it on launch, Stevie? Mm. How much were the PS4s when they came out? Because I paid 200 and... Now, I bought mine from Asda for about less than 300 for the 4. It was with FIFA. Mm. I had, I had one. I'll give it to Brian. I bought mine second hand for 200. Mine wasn't a pro, and it had gone up to 200 because of the COVID. It was literally just before the second lockdown, and I got it, but they went up to like 250 second hand when COVID hit. If you were looking at CEX prices and shit, and I was like, no way. And I think I paid 200 quid for my VR. But still, I thought that was an expensive price, and I was pretty I'm not going to lie. You lot had the Pro, so I don't know how different it looked, but I was really disappointed with how my VR looked. Like I thought it was going to be like the Quest, like, and I'd never seen. Yeah, and I was a bit wounded when I got it, especially with that Brava, that team. Where the thing that scares me though, VR is going to get that good. What they're going to do is they're going to integrate it into normal life, so that like say like you're gonna like someone needs to as we get older, right, they're gonna say, right, come on granddad, we're going to the shops, and they put a VR on your head and you walk around a fucking supermarket together or some shit like that's how it's, as if they want us to stay and keep that, do that, and everything's gonna be like, you're gonna tell people, oh, I'll meet you at Bristol fucking Pier tonight, like at this time, and it's gonna be strange, that metaverse shit. What do you say? Speaking of that, oh no, I need to get on that. I need to get the driver rating up. That's why. Well, I went from 15th to 4th in the first race I did on there, so I think that should have done my driver rating a little bit. You know what I mean? Moving up like what 11 places. That should have been all right. Oh, yeah, but it'll be cool if like we can get into the same one, because like I could act as a blocker for you, because I don't give a fuck about that American account. They can ban that all they fucking want. I can ram people off and that, stop people coming to overtake you and shit. What are you going to say, Doc? Oh, cause so, no, but Bob. Hmm. I'm going to race it. I did say we'll race it. That's just when everyone else is on. What, do you want to do some daily races? Mm-mm. I like painting them. I do like painting them and decaling them. Mm. The only car I have got is a McLaren 650. That's the fastest car I've got, and it's not a GT3. Yeah, but I've got. I'm saying is I've got to get that driver rating up still. I've got to do. Yeah, I didn't. What that iron thing? No, this one's this. No, not this one. The other one. Do you know what? I don't think it even filled the bar up that first race. You know, you get like that little progress bar underneath it as your driver rating. Well, I will do it. I will do some more on the American account. I've got further than fucking 7 hours on the game on the American account. Yeah, no. Do you know the best thing about like having to play it back though is you're a better driver than you were originally, so you fly through it, and it's actually quite fun to go back and do it again. Uh, it wasn't. No, it wasn't dominant. No, it wasn't dominate. It wasn't dominating. It was like some of the races, like you don't make your car ridiculous. Keep it at the PP that it says. Don't make it like 1,000 PP when it's like recommended 400. No, I don't. I just used all the cars that you win to go through it. Yeah. Mm, mm. European ones. Mm. I wonder if they'll bring in a less swap out for the Porsche because that's quite common, for people to stick a V8 into the Porsche. I've, s- why? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but there's someone on YouTube that's done that. Sam Crack. Mm, mm. Can't believe that Mercedes I saw today. That was good. Like on that video, it was fucking SL72. I was watching. I told you earlier in it that AMG SL72. There's only like 75 of them built, but it's a V12 7.2 litre fucking mate. This thing was out in the 90s. Well, I don't know. Well, they were definitely left-hand drive, but it was like pre-merger AMG. Was it pre-merger? No, it can't have been because that was way before the 90s. Pre-merger with AMG when AMG was just a tuning company and it wasn't actually owned by Mercedes. The ones before the pre-merger, the pre-merger cars, they're the most expensive because like they had some wild designs, wide body kits, Mercedes, the long three door, the really old school one, the gangster looking one. And they call them the something hammer. I can't think of there's something hammer, but or the cocaine hammer or something like that. Coke hammer. I don't know. It's a mad name. It's a weird name. But yeah, it's mm, good. Uh, I forgot what we were talking about. I'm stoned. I know. Well, he's giving this stuff called grit and crack. I don't like the name. Instantly, it just sounds horrible. Well, it's the horrors. That's what you should call it. No, I can't remember what we did. I keep getting it. Look, this weed today. I've been smoking weed, and then I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, they're pre-merger AMGs. They're like the 70s. That's what it was. They're 70s. Early. They've got to be early 70s. But this car was in the 90s. The SL72, and this like it was. I think it was manual as well. I'm sure it was manual still. Save the manuals, mate. The manual transmission cars are going fucking through the roof. If you can find like an LP 740 or LP, it's not no, it's not a luxury, but well, it kind of isn't in this day because people see it's sought after now. It's like if you got it's really sought after now. People like save the V12 manuals. Oh, it was the 442. That was. Yeah, that was beautiful. And it pops up out of that lift, that red one. Mm. Hmm. John Spartan, you have been fined 1 credit for. He doesn't know how to use the free seashells.